What's going on, guys? I'm Matt from SBFishingTV. I'm here with Mystery Tackle Box today, and I am out on the Potomac River. I decided maybe I should just bring you guys along. We'll take a look at some of the baits I got in my Mystery Tackle Box, see if we can't catch some big old Potomac River bass. Really quick, let me show you these baits we're going to be running through today that I got in my Mystery Tackle Box. First up, we have the Lucky Craft Gunfish. So this is the 95mm version. This is 3/8 ounce. This is an amazing topwater, one of my favorites actually. So it's almost like your standard cigar style bait, like walk the dog style bait. And it does walk the dog, but what's really cool about it, it has a cupped lip, so that makes it spit a lot more water. It works a lot better in the wind and when you have kind of overcast conditions. Next up, we have the Lucky John Pilot X. So this is a very shallow running square bill, and it's actually not a square bill, it has more of a spade shaped bill. This thing runs 2.5 feet. It's going to be perfect for cranking up all this shallow shoreline cover. Following the crankbait, we have a small swim bait from Optimum Baits. This swim bait is 5/8 ounce, so a little bit over half. Really small too. It has a really finesse or subtle tail wobble to it, so it looks really good. I would prefer to throw that in cleaner water. Today we have stained water conditions, so it's going to be a little bit tougher, but we're still going to throw that around, see if we can get anything to bite it. Now the next two, we have two plastics. We have the Vile Craw from Biospawn. Now this thing I'm very impressed with. I've thrown it in the past, but it has a really nice, sleek, kind of slender body to it. It's really great for flipping into really heavy cover. It's also black and blue, my favorite color to throw. And it's going to work really well today because we have stained water and overcast conditions, so the fish are going to be able to see that really easily. And last but not least, we have the Baby Sluggo from Lunker City. So this is like a fluke style bait. You can fish this so many different ways. You can wacky rig it. You can just throw it on like a 2 or 3/0 hook, and you can work it like a fluke. You can put it on a swim bait head, which is what I'm going to do, and just slowly crank it on the bottom. But there you go, guys. Those are the baits that I'm working with today. Hopefully we can get a few fish in the boat. Let's go have some fun. Hammered. Oh. Hammered. Two times smoked on the Vile Craw. It's always fun. Let's throw something smaller up there at him. I have the Sluggo rigged up on a swim jig head. I'm just gonna drag this thing by his face, see if he eats it. Oh, yep. He's got it. There it is. Not bad. Hungry fish, huh? You ate my Vile Craw twice, and then the Sluggo. Not bad, little guy. We'll take him, he's about a pound. So I missed this fish, well I'm assuming is this fish, twice on the Vile Craw. And then I picked up the Baby Sluggo, which I have rigged up on a swim jig head. Just open hook like that. Dragged it along, he crushed it. See ya. It's my first fish on a Sluggo. It was pretty cool. Okay. Little dude. So funny. Vile Craw. I'm just flipping this really shallow shoreline cover up in this slop. That little guy hammered it. That's that Vile Craw for you though. Awesome bait. This thing comes through cover so well because it has such a slender profile to it. It's really fun to throw. Throwing this on my 7/6 extra heavy rod. It's my flipping stick. Paired it with 20-pound fluorocarbon and a high-speed gear ratio reel. So that's pretty much the setup you want when you're flipping super heavy stuff like this. So we have some pretty good conditions for the gunfish right now. I mean, I love flipping, but I also want to get through some of these baits for you guys. Any sort of overcast, light wind, that's when this bait really works well. But it works even when it's sunny out. The only difference is I would switch the color up. If it's sunny and you have really clear water, go with something a little bit more translucent, but when it's overcast, that black works really well. I think this one's called Archer Bee. Alright, we're gonna put the gunfish down for a bit. Let's pick up that swim bait. This thing is pretty neat. So this little 3.5 inch Optimum Baits swim bait, I mean, it has a really subtle tail action to it, but I think I might be able to actually catch some fish on it today. I didn't think I'd be able to throw it too much because the water where I was a lot dirtier, but I've gotten into a section where it's much cleaner back here. So this guy has like a really subtle tail kick to it, and that's about it. This is something you can fish in so many different depths too, and it's pretty weedless just because it has that back hook. But it's nice. I'm gonna keep throwing it around. So I'm gonna throw this thing around some of these docks, just slow roll it, and see if I can get the big bite. Oh, a spinnerbait. Chatterbait? Chatty bait. Oh, hold on. This is actually funny, guys. Looky here. MTB exclusive color. Somebody lost. This was another mystery tackle box users. This midnight color is exclusive to mystery tackle box, so that's funny. This came out of someone's mystery tackle box. Oh, you know what? I know what this needs. It's the secret weapon, my friends. Here we go. So these fish keep eating it. They're not holding on to it fully. So we're gonna put some of this liquid Mayhem shad scent, see if they'll hold on to this bait a little bit longer. You guys have seen how many fish that I've had bite it and just not fully commit. So what we're gonna do is put some of this on. Now it's good to go. Let's see if these fish are gonna hold on to this bait a little better now. On, buddy. Oh, I had one. It just came off. Something's back here. Got him. Oh, first cast over there with the gunfish. He came right off of those rocks. That was sick. Nice. Calm down. There we go. It's a fish on the gunfish. That was pretty sick. Maybe they'll eat the swim bait back here? I don't know. Let's see. Well, the skip's nice, that's for sure. So when I'm fishing the swim bait, I'm basically just giving this thing a slow, steady retrieve. I'm gonna count it down if I'm fishing it deep. I'm gonna give it like a couple of seconds if I'm fishing it a little bit shallower. But other than that, you know, maybe a few small like hops or little rips of the rod, but besides that, just a slow, steady retrieve. Oh, on the swim bait. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I was not expecting to complete this slam, and I'm close. I'm down to one last bait, which is the Pilot by Lucky John. So I'm gonna pick that up, fish that for the next hour. Hopefully we can run into at least one fish so we can complete every bait in the box. It'd be pretty sweet. A few of those baits I really thought were gonna be a lot tougher today because of the conditions, but I'm stoked on that little swim bait fish. That was cool. So let's get one on the crankbait and call it. Got him. Oh. No! no! I casted that like 6 feet from the boat, brought it down this tree, and that fish came up and smoked the pilot. There we go. Stay pinned, baby. Oh no, he's barely hooked. He's barely hooked. Get in the boat. Yeah. There we go. That finishes it up. We finished every single bait in the box. Awesome day. Not too many giant fish, but it was still good to get out. Good to try out some new baits. Hope you guys learned a bit. Always a good time fishing with my mystery tackle box baits. That does it. There's my crankbait fish, guys. See ya. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me today. Had an awesome time out here on the water using all these new baits I got in my mystery tackle box. Make sure you take some of the tips that I gave you when you're out there fishing these baits. I promise you, you'll catch some fish. It was an awesome time. And remember, even when you don't think they may bite one certain lure, throw it anyways, just like that swim bait. I was very lucky, and that fish was the biggest one that I caught all day. It was really sweet. But make sure you hit that subscribe button for me on Mystery Tackle Box's YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.